swag of a prize fighter. The antithesis of a firefighter. Arsonist, I'm a fire rider. Instant flame like a firelighter. So special with shows, I live out my flows. Can't walk in my shoes, can't purchase my clothes. Ice in my veins, but I never froze. Picture perfect, but I never pose. As a juvenile, I knew I bounced back. Got rated, had a plan to get my ounce back. Use cheese as bait, that's a mousetrap. Let me to the right person to pounce at. They selling dreams, I'm pulling receipts. Full force, we can't be beat. Got a dirty mouth, but the flow so neat. Keep your 2 cents, talk is cheap.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Dana White. Dana White has been very vocal on other people, other fighters, other athletes, other entertainers. And recently, he had a domestic issue of his own that was caught on camera. We're going to take a look and then we'll discuss it in greater detail. So let's take a look. You saw Dana White just hit his wife and threw her down. I had to turn the sound off because I don't want any copyright claims on the video. But you see there they are. And you see she slaps him and he slaps her. He strikes her again. He's grabbing her and pushing her. So that's the altercation that Dana White had with his wife, and you saw what ended up happening. We'll turn over to you, Trill Dollar Bill. What's your reaction to that?
No comment.
All right. Well, Trill said,
no comment. No comment because no comment.
All right, man. Well, let me know if you have a comment later. All right, TBE.
I'm gonna say this: it's never right to put your hands on a woman as a man, and you always have the right to defend yourself. And I always feel if like I never argue with women. I never put myself in that position. But if you are, and a woman hits you, you at least give them one hit, and then you can restrain them. Because it's like you don't expect it. Like, relax, it's not gonna escalate. I'm not. My intentions aren't.
Hold on a second. You can go back. I'm just giving this. The views and opinions of Ned the TBE do not reflect the Boxing Bros as a whole and all the other faces you see on the screen and the face that isn't on the screen right now. Go ahead.
When I say they allow one hit, is from the female party, and it's not insane. Like at least for me, I don't look to harm women at all or anything, but it's always like their rage is different from our rage. So if they get one hitting on you, just restrain them. Like come on, relax, calm down.
The views and opinions of Ned the
I'm not gonna do anything like Ray Rice, Chris Breezy, a couple of Ike Turner, all of them guys, Dr. Dre. I'm not gonna. Like, I love my sisters. I love women. Protect them.
Allegedly, that's allegedly with Dr. Dre. You talking about that Miss Chalet stuff?
You see the Miss Chalet movie?
That's allegedly. Dr. Dre denies all that, and there hasn't been any. I'm just saying you can't. Allegedly. The other people have, because this is a small platform, but it's still a platform. So you gotta be careful of how you present things. With Chris Brown, Rihanna, there's obviously something there. With who else did you name? Ray Rice. We actually saw the video. You named someone else. What's your name?
Ike Turner.
Ike Turner. Everyone knows about Ike Turner. So those are solid. But when you go to something that hasn't really been proven, you got to say allegedly just to protect yourself. So
allegedly, Dr. J.
There we go. There we go.
But Dana, you got a little aggressive there, man. Like, that's your wife. If you love your wife, you ain't gonna do that or humiliate her like that, even if she just slaps you. But I don't know what it looked like. Everything was fine. As soon as she wants to walk away, things get to violate. Like she's walking away. Let her walk away. Y'all discuss it after y'all get out of the nightclub and everything. But it didn't have to be that. And hopefully, I wish you. I don't wish you well. But hopefully this situation gets handed out. Y'all get counseling. Y'all find therapy, marriage counseling and everything. And then y'all could find that love y'all once had and respark that marriage that y'all are in. But this looks bad on you, Dana.
I mean, there are a number of things that come to my mind with this. I mean, one, they're the way things should be, and they're the way things are. The way things should be is nobody should put their hands on anybody. We all know that a man shouldn't hit a woman and a woman shouldn't hit a man. That's the way it should be. But the way things are is how you must move. You must act based on the way things are. The way things are is, and I'm just saying, this is what we know. If a man hits a woman, we know society has deemed and has said there's never a reason for a man to hit a woman. So you know that's how domestic violence, when it involves a man hitting a woman, is going to be perceived. Society has also shown, and I'll give examples, that domestic violence that involves women hitting men is viewed differently. Women are given the benefit of provocation. So, for example, when you see Solange hitting Jay-Z in the elevator, some people think it's funny, but the first thing they say is, well, what did he do? Right? When you see domestic violence against men, the first question that comes to mind is, well, what did he do? Then people even make assumptions. Well, he must have cheated, or he must have said this, or he must have done that, right? But the problem with that way of thinking is you're actually saying that the attack on him is somewhat justified based on his own actions, which is victim blaming, which is the same thing we don't want to do to women. So the way it should be in our society is that violence is violence. And that we're not going to tolerate a man hitting a woman, and we're not going to tolerate a woman hitting a man. But unfortunately, when you play a video like that, what people are going to gravitate to is the fact that Dana White hit his wife and overlook the fact that she hit him first. And this isn't to excuse him because he was wrong and she was wrong, but I want to get to a bigger picture. It's more about, to me, in a situation like this, how society deals with domestic violence among a couple. Instead of promoting health and treating domestic violence against either party seriously, it's automatically attack. And so for me, it was sad watching that video. It was sad watching the fact that she felt the need to hit him. And then it was sad that he retaliated and he hit her back. There's no excuse for either of them. They both assaulted each other. And they both should go to court and they both should be, but the thing is they're married, so they're just not gonna testify. There's video out there, but so there are ways you can go about it. My thing is this, and this is where I want us to get as a society, is where no one feels comfortable putting their hands on anyone. And Dana White, what he should have done when she slapped him was call the police. and report it. He shouldn't have hit her back. And my message to men, if you're ever in this situation, is don't hit her back. Don't do that. Call the police and report it. Pull out your phone, record it, because it's not going to be treated the same. You are going to be at fault because that's the way that is perceived in society. There's never a reason for a man to hit a woman. That's even if she hits him first. You already know that. They already told you that. A man should never put his hands on a woman. You don't listen to Ned and restrain her because that's you putting your hands on a woman. You call the police. You get out of there, you call the police, and you report it because that's your only line of protection. But you don't hit her back. I understand the difference in strength, and I understand like people assume that men are more powerful than women because I actually used to live next door to a couple, and Trill, you know this too, where the woman was stronger than the man and bigger than the man and used to beat up on that poor man. And we used to be like, we're going over there to protect her. Nah, but it's sad to me that that happened publicly. It's sad that we had to watch a couple hit each other in their, a prominent couple, or a famous couple. But my message to everyone who watched that was, one, fellas, if a woman loves you, she won't put her hands on you. And if she puts her hands on you, she doesn't love you, and you need to leave her. She can say she loves you, but she ain't hitting you if she loves you. And to women, if a man hits you and a man beats you, you don't need to be with him. That is not love. That is not love. When you love someone, you work things out. You compromise. You try to problem solve.
And you don't want to see that person hurt.
Yes. You don't hit each other. If she hits you, she don't love you, you should leave love. He hits you and he beats you, you need to leave him ASAP. You need to call the cops on him. If he hits you, you need to call the cops on him. There's no, oh, I'm sticking with him, girl. And that's crazy. That's madness. If anyone gets hit, call the police. And this is like what we're talking about with Javante, Tank Davis, and his woman. If relationships get to that point, it is over. It's over. It's over. I don't know what's going to happen with Dana White and his wife, but whatever it is, I hope it works out for the both of them. I just know that for me, I'd much rather see it be pushed in society that no one, regardless of gender, regardless of the relationship dynamic, whether it's woman against woman, man on man, it's just not tolerated. You don't hit your spouse, and if you hit your spouse, we're coming after you equally. I would like to see that happen, and I'm not excusing Dana, and I'm not blaming his wife. What I'm saying is, violence shouldn't be tolerated from either person in a relationship. That's all I'm saying. And everyone should be held accountable if they put their hands on someone else. That's just my take on it, though.
Poor kids and that embarrassment. Well, you let me know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros. If somebody hits you, call the police. Unless you're a drill rapper. That'll kill your career.
But then you're going to get locked up. Then you can't do it. And you're going to tattletale anyway.
I'm gonna tell.
He's gonna tell.